guys, so today we're going to be reviewing the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel Foundation, which I'm super excited for because I've heard such great things about this. And we're also going to be testing out the concealer under the same line, and this is in the shade Light Medium. And once we get further into the video, I will tell you my story about this because it's not very fun. Today, hopefully, we're going to be doing a wear test. I don't need to take my makeup off until really late, probably anyways. So we will get a good enough wear time in this, even though it's already like 4:30. But yeah, I do have a couple of errands to run today, so we will get a good wear out of this. First, I'm going to prime with the Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. This works with pretty much every foundation that I love so much. So we're gonna go straight into the foundation. I have the shade Classic Tan. I do have a feeling that it's a little dark, but we'll see. It's got a nice pump though, which you don't really see in drugstores that often, so that's pretty cool. Wow, that is very thick. It's like not moving anywhere. This says all day wear, luminous nude skin feel. So this is supposed to be basically a foundation that is long wearing, glowy-ish, weightless, which sounds like my kind of foundation. Oh my god, am I crazy or is this oxidizing? Like already. Okay, when I first applied this, the shade actually looked kind of good. But I feel like the shades are oxidizing, which I'm not liking. By the way, I have a pimple up in here, so I'm sorry about that. On the side of my face, I am going to use the e.l.f. powder blurring brush, which I use sometimes for thicker foundations. I usually go in with a sponge anyways, just to just to smooth it out. I'm sorry if the lighting is kind of weird. It's already 4 o'clock, so this sometimes happens. I was supposed to do this video earlier, but I had to relax after my last final sleep. I like that glow that it's giving. It's really pretty. I actually really like how that looks with a brush. Like without even smoothing it out with a sponge, it looks really good. But I like it. I like how it looks so far. I'd say this is about medium coverage. I actually really like how that looks with the brush, so I might actually just go in with the brush on the side too. From what it appears, I think this shade is good. Maybe not amazing for me. I think it might have oxidized a little bit, but it looks good. Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. I have an issue with this. The colors are not that great, to be honest. They only have like 4 or 5 shades. I tried the light color because I thought the light medium would be too dark, which it is, but the light color is way too light. This is like literally basically my skin tone, which I'm not a fan of because I need a brighter concealer, and they did not have enough concealer shades. They should come out with more because I'm not happy with it. The claim for the concealer is full coverage, weightless feel, crease proof. It's got a nice doe foot applicator. I like. Yeah, I mean, for someone maybe who doesn't wear makeup all the time, maybe this shade could be good for them, but I know myself and this is just too dark. What this could be good for is maybe having like because I really love my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but sometimes the shade that I use is a little too light. So maybe this could be good for like all over like the face, and then in the very inner corners where it's the most dark, maybe that's where I could put my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. But I feel like my eyelids are burning a little bit, which is kind of weird. Wow, I don't know why, but my eyelids are actually burning. That is very weird. And I'm not dramatic when it comes to makeup. I really try to make things work, but oh my god, I feel like my eyelids are on fire right now. No other parts of my face though, just my eyelids. I don't know why. Definitely does not have as much coverage as my Tarte Shape Tape, but you know, for those natural days. I'm setting my under eyes right now. I just like to do it right away, so it has the least amount of creases possible. I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder. Focus, please. This is what it looks like. I'm very sorry for that lighting. It is making me look like actually yellow. I'm liking how it looks. Yeah, as you see, I have a little bit of acne, but it's doing a decent job in covering that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face, the rest of my makeup, and I will come back to you guys before we go on with our day, so I can show you what it looks like, how all the makeup is sitting on the skin, and yeah, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so I finished up my face, and honestly, everything went on so well. I kept it pretty simple today, but I'm just gonna go run errands, and I just want my skin to look pretty good. I used the Glow Kit from Anastasia, and I used Moonstone and Summer. I did my eyebrows with the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil, which I've been loving so much recently, and this is like so inexpensive. Oh my god. I used the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara as usual, and I just kept it light. I put like pretty much just one coat. I lined my lips with the Wet n Wild Gel Lip Liner in the shade Bear to Comet, and I've been loving this so much. I sometimes wear this by itself, which is how I like it as well, but today I just lined the lips with it, and I filled the lips in with the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild. This is in the Kathleen Lights collaboration, and it just looks so pretty. Oh my god, I love it so much. I'm about to leave right now. I have to go run errands for my mom. And yeah, so we will do some check-ins throughout the day, and we will see how this face is looking. So we will get on with it. Hey guys, so I am just doing a couple of errands for my mom. I'm going to Rite Aid, Home Goods, Michael's, and then I have to pick something up from a family member. And maybe I'll get myself some Starbucks on the way because I'm craving a caramel macchiato all the time. One thing I will say about this foundation is it looks really beautiful on the skin. Like, I'm really enjoying how it looks. It looks nice and like natural. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing any foundation. I am liking it. How's life going for you guys? How is everything? I know school is coming to an end for most people, at least college-wise. Everyone else is still in school. My little brothers are gonna be in school for another like month and a half, which is crazy. And sucks for them. Alright, I'm gonna go to Starbucks, get myself a drink, and I'm gonna go to Michael's, and I have to get 'Get something for my mom. Okay, caramel macchiato, any caramel? Thank you. There you go. I always get a iced caramel macchiato with extra caramel.
Thank you. There you go.
Thank you. There you go.
I always get a iced caramel macchiato with extra caramel.
I have to get something for my mom. Okay, caramel macchiato, extra caramel. Thank you. There you go. I always get a iced caramel macchiato with extra caramel. It tastes so good. It's way too sweet, but you know, that's what I like, so. I really have to pee. Oh my god, I have to pee so bad. What the heck? I just got this feeling to pee all of a sudden. I don't know if you guys know, but apple bottom jeans, it's like a brand. Some people thought like they were a type of jeans, but they're actually brand. Well, at least I'm pretty sure, because I had apple bottom branded jeans when the song came out, and I was like, that's so funny that that's a lyric, because I think I have that brand. And I looked at the belt of my jeans, and it literally was like an apple, and it says apple bottom. I have apple bottom jeans, and I was at a party one time, and I was wearing my apple bottom jeans, and I was wearing furry boots, and I was like, oh my god guys, I'm wearing apple bottom jeans and boots with fur. I was just the lamest person there, but you know, I thought that made me cool for about 2 seconds. Ooh, this lighting is cute. Hey you guys, so this is our close-up finally. Oh my gosh, it has been, it's 7:30, so it's been around 3 hours, and this is what my skin is looking like. Yeah, you can see a little bit of my texture, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. I will say, however, I do feel like this foundation is looking a tiny bit splotchy on my skin. I don't know why that is. Let me get better lighting. Yeah, I don't know. It is looking a little splotchy, as you could tell, like right here. Like this is where my bronzer is. So I know if it's over here, then that's the bronzer probably, but over here, I am feeling like this is a little lighter, this is a little lighter. This side looks a little better. I know it's hard to tell in the lighting, but it does look a little better. Yeah, see how I have that spot from my glasses? That's fine. The concealer is not bad actually. I feel like it made my under eyes look super smooth. I am not minding the concealer. Honestly, the foundation, I don't know if I like it. I'm not liking how it looks on my skin right now.
Tell me, is it really so hard to be a good person? Tell me, is it really so hard to stop acting like a bitch?
Oh my god, best intro of a song ever. I think one of my favorite lyrics from him, from Logic, is it really so hard to be a good person? Because the answer is no. People are just crappy for no reason, because they're bitter and have nothing better to do with their lives. So if you meet an unkind person, ignore them, because they're just... So this is gonna be my last check-in. It is now, just give me a second. It is now 11:45, so it's been around 7 hours since I've been wearing this foundation. I am currently eating some soup and watching Vampire Diaries. Very good stuff, very good stuff. And I am actually really liking how this looks. I think I'm going to take back what I said about the blotchiness around here being the foundation's fault. I actually might think that it's the contour that I used from Wet n Wild, because everywhere else is not blotchy, and I just can't help but think that that contour is what made it blotchy. Maybe that contour just doesn't work well with this foundation, but I do notice the Wet n Wild contour cushion thing tends to look a little blotchy on the cheeks more than the forehead. The forehead usually looks really good with the contour, but I notice the cheeks always gets blotchy. I don't know. The only foundation I've ever seen it not look blotchy is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. That's the only one that I noticed the Wet n Wild contour doesn't look blotchy with. I like it. I actually think it gave a very skin-like look to my skin. I'm gonna try a powder bronzer with it. Like, I'm gonna powder the face, put a powder bronzer another time, and I will let you guys know in another video what I think of it then. Yeah, I mean, I really like how the skin ended up looking by the end of the day. I do think it looks really good. The concealer, I forgot to mention, I really like how the concealer is looking. I feel like it made my under eyes look so smooth, and even though this concealer shade is a little dark for my liking, I actually think it looks really good for like natural days. So yeah, I'm really liking how my skin is looking. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to finish my soup, take my makeup off because I am so tired, and I'm going to go to bed. My final verdict on the foundation and the concealer, I really like both of them. The foundation I want to give a second shot as well to see how it looks with powder bronzer, and the concealer I really like. I wish they had a bit of a lighter color, like literally maybe one shade lighter, and I think it would be perfect, but I do really like how it looks. I think it looks really pretty, really smooth, but I really like everything. I really do. I think it really is beautiful, very skin-like, very luminous, as all the claims say. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!